How's it going, guys? My name is Dave Pulley. I'm a full-time eBay reseller, and today we have $950 worth of orders going out. 100% clothing, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, guys, I used to have an eBay store that was only electronics, and 3 months ago I switched to clothing, and it has been a tedious process because I pretty much switched how I did everything. And the other day in a previous video I posted, I deleted the rest of my electronics, so I was going to be fully dependent on my sales to be fully clothing, and I was a little scared, and I posted that I thought my sales were going to be slow, but I don't know if it helped my sell-through rate or something, but we have 26 items for $950. The ASP is pretty good on there. Have the items already pulled out. We're here at the warehouse. It's a little chilly. Went to the flea market this morning and my hands were freezing off. I was not prepared for that. It's like 35 degrees and we're in California, so it's a little weird that I see some other states that I would think they're colder isn't colder. So comment down below how cold it is for you guys, but I definitely do feel it. But we have a lot of shoes that sold and then clothing. But like I said, I was pretty scared. I didn't know what was going to happen. And then out of nowhere, like the day after I made that video, we hit like $600 in sales alone with 100% clothing, and I was just like, oh shoot, like this is gonna start happening now, you know. 3 months 100% switched from electronics to clothing, and 3 months after we're finally getting like the snowball rolling. It's gonna take way longer to get to where we want to go. I want to be doing this much every single day. I want to be doing like 1,000 a day, but we are finally seeing results, and honestly it feels damn good. Like it feels really good, and I have more confidence moving forward. And I have a 1,700 square foot warehouse here, guys, if you guys are new to the channel. And basically that half is full of stuff that I'm holding for my dad, and these two racks right here are for my clothing. I got shoes on this side, I got clothing on this side, and some hats. But let me show you guys the shoes that sold. Alrighty, guys, so first we have these combat boots, and I'm gonna pull up my phone actually to see how much everything sold for. Just so you guys get an idea with the shipping. These combat boots sold for $40, and the brand is Belleville, 790 grams, and yeah, they're like combat boots. So the next pair of shoes that sold, or I should say sandals, are these Birkenstocks. They're in really good shape, I would say, and they sold for $50 with the shipping. I know they're like 90 brand new, but we got like 40 plus 10 with the shipping, so that was pretty good. And the next pair we have are these New Balance Fuel Cells, in really good shape. They got a nice wash on them. They were pretty dirty, got them super cheap, and like I said, we do like $4 average buy cost on shoes. It's just some of them we have to clean them up, and now I don't pick up damaged shoes whatsoever. If they have a tear on the heel, if they have heel drag, like I don't pick them up anymore. All of these that I have sold over the weekend are all like literally from the last 2 weeks, and it's pretty dope, you know, seeing like this finally flow a lot better. But we sold these Nike Flyknits right here. They sold for $30 with the shipping. These are a size 14 Brooks. If they were my size, honestly, like I would consider keeping these, but they're super big. But these are super nice, no heel drag whatsoever. They have a crisp bottom, no tears whatsoever, and they sold for $50 with the shipping. These Nike Air Maxes right here from like 2010 sold for $32 with the shipping. These were listed a while ago, like a month and a half ago. But then this is when I first started listing shoes. I listed like 80 pairs of shoes when I first kind of started. I bought 80 literally in one day, and I listed them. And then I didn't do shoes for a while because I was still thinking about doing electronics or not, and I was actually living in a different town, and I did not used to clean. I used to not clean them at all, and I used to just kind of wipe them down. But there are many shoes when I first started on that bottom row that I might delete a couple boxes, pull them out, and see which ones are really damaged and which ones are really dirty, and kind of relist them and get rid of the ones that are really messed up, because I used to buy shoes that had heel drag because I thought people could just buy them for cheaper, and now I'm not trying to mess with shoes that are damaged. I'm trying to buy shoes that are in great shape that just need a wash. I don't mind washing them. I have a great system to like wash a bunch of shoes. So if I get like 100 pairs of shoes, 200 pairs of shoes in 1 week, we can knock them all out. But now I'm getting a little bit less shoes just because I have a higher quality standard on them. So I'm a little more picky for sure, but me being picky causes them to sell a lot better. All these shoes are literally from the last 2 weeks, except for this one right here. The next pair of shoes or boots, I should say, these are brand Justin, and these went for $50 with the shipping. And the next pair of shoes was these like Cortezes kinda. They went for $50 with the shipping. We have these Asics right here I picked up literally a couple days ago, and they went for I believe like $30 with the shipping. I let them go for like 20 something dollars, but I got it for $4.50 in my thrift store, so that was not bad at all. And the next pair, you guys can't see them, I'll show you a pic, but they're like a size 15 New Balance. Let's see how much these went for. Size 15, and they went for $37 with the shipping. Let me pull up a picture. But they're literally like the dad New Balances. I don't know if you guys can see. They're like the dad ones. You guys can kind of see them right there. And they went for $37 with the shipping. Size 15. Big sizes, guys, you guys should pick them up. They sell pretty good. The other day I sold 2 pairs of Asics, both size 15s, to the same guy. And he paid like $90 for both of them. These are size 14. No one picks them up in my area because they're so big. I get all the shoes that are like bigger. There's a lot of competition out here for shoes, but a lot of the people sell locally at the flea markets with the people I buy from. So they buy like smaller shoes. Most people don't have a size 12 and up size, and most women don't have like a size 9 and above. So like all the other ones I get usually, most of the people don't know about Mizuno. Most of the people don't know that New Balance still sells good, or Asics, and none of them really know about Brooks. Brooks, they take a little bit to sell, but when they sell, they sell pretty good. But people just stick with like Converse, Vans, Nike, and like the generic ones, obviously Jordan, but they sell great for me. And the next pair of shoes, I'm gonna pull up a picture because they're in the bag. I think these are like a size 13 and a half, but they're Adidas NMD XR1s, and these sold for $37 with the shipping. But they're like black Adidas NMDs. And then we sold these New Balance Fresh Foams, size 9.5 women's. Like I said, this is a big size for a woman. And these sold for $37 with the shipping. Actually, guys, yeah, $38 with the shipping. And they're in great shape, sold right away. This is how I'm packaging my shoes now. This bag is 12 by 15, and they fit perfectly in here. Just type in clear poly bags 12 by 15, and they fit really good. For the most part, if it's a size 14 shoe, 15 shoe, we'll use a poly bag. These is like a little bigger, but yeah, it just depends on the shoe. But for the most part, most of them fit in the 12 by 15. And that's it for shoes, guys. And then we sold a good amount of clothing as well. This like jacket right here, it's like kind of a leather jacket. You guys can't really see it, but this sold for $20, which is not crazy at all. Most of my items are not very expensive. I'm going more for like a volume store. My goal is to get to 40,000 items. If you guys are new to the channel, that's literally my goal, to get to 40,000 items. We're at 3,000 right now. And it's all going to be filled up with these kind of items that are selling fast. But obviously some that are higher profit are going to sit a little longer. I don't mind if they sit a little longer, but I am definitely a lot more picky than when I first started 3 months ago. I can't just pick up anything because I know I don't want to have a bunch of stuff sitting. I want a bunch of stuff moving around. But eventually we'll get there, and we'll eventually get to like 100 sales a day. But this is a Manchester United hoodie I literally got on Wednesday, and it is Monday, so which is freaking crazy. But this sold for $25, nothing crazy. Carhartt pants sold for 20 bucks. Levi's pants sold for $18. This is a Nike crew neck golf sweatshirt, and that one sold for 20 bucks. This is like a Young and Reckless shirt. I don't know if you guys could see it. Young and Reckless shirt sold for 10 bucks. I won't pick up that again, but at least it's out of here now. This Adidas zip up went for $25. This is a Pele Studio leather jacket, really big. That one sold for $40. And then we have another pair of Carhartt pants. This hat right here, I had it up for $50, but someone offered me $30. But it's really nice. It's a Featherlight. Look out for Nike Featherlight ones. And yeah, running ones are very good. And then we sold this Golden State Warriors bucket hat for $15 with the shipping. So that was really good weekend. Got my hopes up and got me motivated to keep going, guys. And yeah, we got this Harley Davidson jacket returned to us, and it was like $110, and the guy said it was too big for him, even though it's literally a 5XL. It's like, if you're not a 5XL, it's not going to fit you. But that's the only kinds of returns I'm getting. I think my return rate is going to go way lower than ever. If you guys are familiar with my channel, I had like 130 negative feedbacks for a whole year. I used to sell a ton of electronics, and Harley would test them. That was my fault. I did it wrong. I didn't do eBay the right way when it came to that. But it was like 130 negative feedbacks. Now we're down to 90. And out of all those 90 in the last year, 2 of them are from clothing. And feedbacks are literally not, they're super dumb. You know, like, they're super dumb. And the rest are all from electronics. So now we're going to see my feedback get much better. My return rate is going to be much better, and yeah, I think it's going to start going up from here. I'm excited. Obviously, it is Q4, so like, there is a boost in sales, but also I am putting a lot of effort into this, and I am also listing more items. And now it's a compound effect. Now we have 3,000 pieces of clothing, hats, and shoes listed up. And if you guys are new, I'm wholesaling a bunch of electronics, which is my website is down below. Emptied out 2,000 electronics last week, and we sold, I think, like 800 electronics already, $1 each, and they go for about 20 bucks a pop. And it was just mainly to move on, get the $1 and invest it into more clothing per item. But we got some Theraguns that are in there, some security cameras, Google Home stuff, card readers. Let's see here. We have a bunch of stuff: keyboards, mouses, walkie-talkies, headphones, PlayStation stuff, PlayStation controllers. We have weird scanners. This is like 80 bucks. I'm throwing it in there for $1. This thing is like 80 bucks. Throwing it in there for $1. These scanners are like 25 bucks. Throwing them in there for $1. Card reader terminal. It's like 30 bucks. PSP that doesn't work. Like, literally so much stuff. iPod Nanos. But I'm emptying it out. There's money to be made there, but I'm gonna pass on the money to you guys. It's $1 each. I'm only doing 100 item lots, but the shipping is 120 bucks. Just because I don't know if you guys have sold or shipped out a 100-pound item or a 100-pound package. It's not cheap at all, and I don't know where it's gonna go. You could be in California, and it could be a lot cheaper. But if it's going to Washington, I'm in California, it's not cheap at all. And I'm only doing it in the States, guys, not Hawaii, not Puerto Rico. So unless you guys are willing to pay extra, but I don't know, it's pretty pricey, so it's up to you guys. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, my website is down below. We have like probably like 1,000 left, 1,000 electronics left. and they're moving good. I'm not trying to push too much on that, but I am mentioning it if you guys want to get some deals. We have like an Oculus controller right here. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. The sales are getting there. I'm optimistic, and hopefully you guys are following the journey. If you guys have been following since I first switched to clothing, I appreciate you guys, and we're getting there, and I'm excited. Catch you guys later.